Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from Hong Kong at SmartCon 2024 by Chainlink. Joining me for the segment, we have Zhang, founder and CEO of DigiFT. We're here to discuss Singapore's role in Web3 and DigiFT's expansion into Hong Kong. Henry, it is great to see you again. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thank you for having me.
You got it. Tell us more about DigiFT and the vision for the real-world asset market.
Yeah, DigiFT is a marketplace. You can call it as exchange. But our positioning is we are the marketplace for RWA tokens, go beyond cryptocurrencies. And as a technology background, we are on-chain exchange and also licensed. So it's a regulated on-chain exchange for RWA tokens. Because our vision is this blockchain technology is really great, very relevant to financial markets. And it should be applied not only for the crypto assets, can also apply to other assets of value. Now we call the real world assets. But on the other side, I would say this market is going to be a regulated market with a lot of more and more institutional players coming in. In this regard, DigiFT from the day of establishment, we positioned as a regulated on-chain exchange for the real world asset tokens.
Yeah. What role do you see Singapore playing in the broader Web3 industry?
Singapore is not big as a market, but it is very solid as an infrastructure. For this kind of digital assets and or called the digital economy thing, Singapore has been very forward-looking. So a lot of things has been happening not just now, but for some time, including like a regulatory framework, legal framework. There's a lot of rules already put in execution, and there's some other rules or enhancement on the road. Another side is in Singapore so-called promote public-private collaboration. So there's market players and also the government regulators, etc., industry players putting together a lot of pilot projects, which is pretty leading in the global market. And also Singapore is very attractive for the market players like DigiFT going there to set up the presence and to start the business.
Why did DigiFT decide to expand into Hong Kong?
There are a couple major international financial hubs in the world. Hong Kong, of course, is one of it. Again, based on this very robust infrastructure, legal framework, transparency, and also the connectivity to the different parts of the world. Hong Kong has always been very important as a financial market. And also Hong Kong, as people can see, is the government, regulators, and market players jointly promoting the digital assets, digital economy broadly. So that makes Hong Kong well positioned for the next wave of international financial industry. So in this regard, this is a market we are familiar with and we're always interested. But with this kind of support, we are very happy to expand our footprint. We have already been here, and we're just expanding our footprint based in Hong Kong, but serving the rest of the world.
There are some parallels to both markets. Any exciting projects in the pipeline?
I'd love to share one specifically.
Yes.
I still cannot disclose the name for today, but we are going to have an announcement public tomorrow or early next week, because it's Hong Kong Singapore FinTech Week both. That one is about institutional adoption. It will be a world tier 1 asset manager, global one, for the first time bring their assets, digital assets, money market fund to be distributed in a token way. And then DigiFT was very honored to be one of the key distributing partner. So hopefully you can look it up.
Well, I'm going to be in Singapore next week, so hopefully I'll be at the front row for the announcement. You recently announced that you've integrated Chainlink's CCIP and plan to integrate Chainlink's proof of reserve. What does Chainlink help DigiFT to achieve?
Yeah, we're very excited about this collaboration with Chainlink, because Chainlink plays a very important role in the overall ecosystem. Especially it's a cross-chain capability, CCIP, and a proof of reserve, which is bring the data on chain. These are very, very important components in the so-called Web3 ecosystem. So and it's a leading name. So DigiFT, we are the first on-chain regulated on-chain exchange. We are deployed on-chain, and there will be multiple chains, and the Chainlink play a very critical role to connect this kind of chains together. That's why to achieve the interoperability, composability, and the capital efficiency. So very excited about this partnership.
It is very exciting to see how interoperability has been improving. Henry, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. And thanks for joining me from SmartCon. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.